So I'm degreasing a screen from home or wherever you're working. Typically in a lab scenario, you would use chemistry that's made specifically for degreasing your screen. And what we're trying to do is eliminate any dust, dirt, or grease particles even from just touching it, or environmental grease that may have gotten onto the screen, to help assist the emulsion in sticking to it adequately. So instead of using a degreaser that would be used for this purpose, we are going to use Dawn dish soap, or any kind of dish soap. This happens to have a really good reputation for this purpose, but also other cleaners like Simple Green is supposed to work pretty well for this purpose. And then also things like Comet, which seems a little abrasive, but it does a really good job in also dehazing your screen. And what dehazing is trying to get rid of any of this ghosting or residual information that might be on your screen. So what we're gonna do in order to degrease this screen, which is incredibly important, this is a very, very important step that a lot of people like to skip over, but really important to make sure that you have successful emulsion adhesion on your screen. First, I'm gonna just take a regular sponge. A dish sponge is fine too for this purpose, but we're gonna get it wet. You wanna make sure it's brand new, clean, and hasn't been used for other things that could add to the surface of the screen. So we're gonna get it wet, get your screen wet too. This is fine to do in your bathtub or your kitchen sink or outside with the hose, whatever works. I'm gonna put a little bit of dish soap into the sponge. We're just scrubbing the surface, and we don't want to be too aggressive. Just trying to get any of those impurities off. And then we're just rinsing it off until all of the soapy residue is gone. Both sides, because you want to make sure soap that's on the inside of the screen is rinsed off. Let it drain out. And then to help it dry a lot faster, I'm going to take a rag. And I'm not going to wipe off the face of the screen because I don't want to add any other grease or dirt there. I'm only toweling off the edges of my screen here on the duct tape to help it dry quicker. And then this can be left out in the sun or placed in a safe place that is going to be as dust-free as possible. And then you can coat it with your emulsion. Make sure it's 100% dry before doing so.